Hey friends, welcome back to Content Creation Challenge. I'm Elena Mutunono. I help online language teachers and coaches grow their businesses in smart and sustainable ways on their own terms. I want to invite you into our community, the Smart Teachers Library, that is now open for enrollment. You get lifetime access to group coaching and the forum and materials, short and actionable materials, as well as in-depth online courses and books. This is the community that will really inspire you to change the way you think and to change the way you act and show up in your business, which of course will impact your results. So if right now you're not getting the results that you want, this is an opportunity for you to stand up and take that step towards the future that you want to create with your own business. So I hope to see you there. But today I would like to talk about self-sabotaging thoughts. These are the thoughts that come up when you start showing up and when you do not see the results. And this is where all the work begins. This is what I talk about mindset. This is where we get really deep in the Smart Teachers Library of how to work through the thoughts that create powerlessness and hopelessness in us that, of course, as a result, do not allow us to do the work that really will help our clients and really will impact our audience. So today, I want to talk about these 3 self-sabotaging thoughts and the option of thoughts that will allow you to move past your own powerlessness into courage and into willingness and commitment and determination so that you can continue showing up, continue sharing your content, continue connecting with the people, networking with the people so that you can reach those who are out there and are ready for you to come and share with them some of the things that will help them move from their point of stuckness. So let's look at the paper. And today I wanted to do this doodle that really, I do it a lot in the Smart Teachers Library, and it really is helpful to see where you are and how your thoughts impact the way you show up in your business. So I would like for you to draw yourself as this little doodle self. Now we're just going to draw. And then we will draw a little line in the middle to show the contrast between our disempowering and empowering thoughts. So the disempowering thoughts that we have, they really mess up a lot for us. They rob us of joy, creativity, opportunities to connect, and opportunities to move forward and doing something that we really want to do. So I'm going to put these little Band-Aids, and we're kind of beaten up by these thoughts, and they are not really helpful. And so once you start posting something, once you start showing up in your business, these thoughts are going to show up. And the way you deal with these thoughts, whether you push them aside, whether you numb them, maybe you distract yourself, which is what I used to do a lot, distract myself from them. And of course, that impacted how I felt. And I did a lot of work to kind of put a lot of energy to not think those thoughts and not feel those feelings. And as a result, I didn't put in as much energy into my business, which is the whole point. And so there are several thoughts that are disempowering. And what happens with disempowering thoughts is that they impact the way you feel. So I'm going to draw a little emojis of poop emoji and show you how when you think and you do not inspect how you think, and when you think that way, it's very likely that your whole body, your whole self will be full of the poop that you are thinking about. So kind of doesn't really sound really good, but that's what it is. And the other side is represents the empowering thoughts. And the empowering thoughts are the thoughts that you replace the disempowering thoughts with. Okay, so these thoughts are completely different from the poop that you were thinking before. The poopy thoughts, the crappy thoughts. Okay. So these thoughts are really making you feel better, right? And when you show up, it shows. You are no longer anxious. You're no longer afraid. You're no longer embarrassed or ashamed, full of self-doubt, confusion, or overwhelm. You show up as your authentic self, and it shows, and it's very attractive because really, I think maybe dogs like to go and run in the poop, but people are not attracted to this stuff. So what are those thoughts that are disempowering for you when you start posting your content? So the first one is I can't. Okay. And then can be I can't post, I can't connect, I can't get people to like me, and woe to me, I can't. That's the first thought. The second thought is, you're clouding the space here as well. I need. And here I'm not talking about the actual needs of, I need water or I need food, but here it's, I need to post. I need to make reels. For example, I need to write newsletters and so forth. Whatever it is, I need. Everything is I need. Another variation is I should, but it's the same kind of thinking along those lines. Really disempowering. Why? Because when you think I can't, first of all, you are immediately taking your responsibility and putting it on somebody or something else. I can't post because of the algorithm. I can't get new clients because they don't listen to me. I can't market because I don't want to sound too salesy, etc., etc. So instead of working with these I can't and changing that thought pattern, we stay in the space. And of course, the more you say I can't, the less you actually can. I need is the same thing. Like you feel really powerless when you say, I need to post. It's almost like somebody's forcing you to do that, which is definitely something you do not want to do, because you came into your business not because you need to do anything. You came into your business because you want to do something. So instead of working on this thought patterns, a lot of times teachers put too much energy into posting, or they procrastinate, or they perfect, and as a result, really, there's no results. They can't really do much, and then can't comes right back here. So, and then the third thought is I'm trying. Now, trying is really lying, because trying is dreaming about doing something. Trying is imagining yourself doing. Trying is never sticking with any strategies, like throwing spaghetti on the wall. Now, it's different from like I'm experimenting with something. That is a different type of trying. But here I'm talking about the trying. I'm trying to post, but I don't get. I'm trying to increase my rates, but why are you not increasing them? And so forth. So there's always a but coming after this. I'm trying, but nothing happens. And it is really important to observe how much, in fact, when I start working with online teachers one-on-one, I immediately draw their attention to how many times they say the word I can't. And there's a lot. And it's interesting in the library, in the Smart Teachers Library, when we do group coaching sessions, that is one of the things that we always observe, is how we talk, how our mindset is shaped, and how we move from one unhealthy thought pattern to the healthier thought pattern. Because when you show up with a healthier thought pattern, you show up healthier yourself, and you attract people because you show more confidence, more courage, more willingness and purposefulness, and actually more action. So instead of I can't, I would say I can, although sometimes it's not believable. For example, I can't afford, you can't just go from I can't afford to I can afford, because sometimes there's a consideration there. I would say I'm making it happen. I'm making it happen. So instead of saying I can't afford, I'm making it happen. Instead of saying I can't have clients, I'm making a plan to bring more clients, and here it is. So all the variations of this, the empowering thought, where you put your kind of soul into it and you're ready to take those steps. Instead of I need, which is also very disempowering, you want to say I want to. Right? Not I should, but I should post, but I want to post. Not I need to have clients, but I want to have clients. Not I need to make reels, but I want to make reels. And if you don't believe in that, if that feels like, oh, why should I want this? Again, should. Why should I want this? Why? And if it's not something that you want to do, then this is where it helps to go deeper. And that's what we do in Smart Teachers Library. We go deeper and look at, okay, why is it that you don't want to do this? What keeps you from wanting to do this? Didn't you come to this business because you wanted to do this? What is it? So that is really helpful. And the third one is, instead of I'm trying, but it's not happening, right? I'm trying, I'm doing. And you put this, instead of I'm trying, I'm posting. I'm trying to post twice a week. I'm posting twice a week. I'm posting more than twice a week. I'm also making a plan is really, really helpful, because making a plan or making it happen is making a plan allows you to take the power back, and to take your power back, and to say, okay, this is what I'm doing, and here's how I'm going to get this thing done. Well, I hope this was helpful to you today. We talked, like I said, about disempowering thoughts and self-sabotaging thoughts, that if you go down that direction, for example, I can't, or people are not responding, or I need to do this, and I'm trying to do this. If you go down that path, most likely you're going to stop. And that's where I see a lot of online language teachers. If you experience that, you probably will at some point where you're like, oh, what's the point? I'm just not going to show up. Who cares? Nobody cares. I can't market, or I can't sell. So who cares? And so then, of course, with that attitude, you're not going to make an impact that you want to make. So it's really important to change your sabotaging thoughts, actually notice them, create a different thought, which in the library, we're using some of our self-coaching tools that help us do it on a regular basis, and then stick to them. And when you have a sabotaging thought again, you can say, okay, I can see you. I can see you, anxiety. I can fear you. I can feel you in my body. Because a lot of these thoughts create anxiety, like I need to, or I should, create fear as well. So if you choose then to take note of these thoughts and say, I'm going to replace them with the empowering ones, you will have extra power to come and show up in your business. Because I can't even tell you how much energy we are putting into dealing with these thoughts and the feelings that come and that are generated by these thoughts. And imagine if you could take all this power and all this energy and put it out into the world, not try to battle your anxiety or fear that comes up, or perfectionism or procrastination, but actually change your thought pattern and start putting something into the world. This is super powerful. And I hope that you get to practice that with us in our community, the Smart Teachers Library that is currently open. I would love to see you there. And I am so sure that it's going to change your business. It will transform your business as much as it has transformed mine and the businesses of the people that are already in our community. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I hope to see you again in the next video.